It's totally fine. I have a lot more stories.
That you do.
Yeah.
That you do.
Guilty as charged with the stories.
Hey, everybody. Welcome once again to I've Got Something to Say. Thank you so much for tuning in to this podcast, my gift to you. This week's episode is called Here's Spit in Your Eye. Last weekend, I went with my wife to see the movie called Good Boys. And the movie itself, I would highly recommend. It was... it's done by Seth Rogen and those guys that do like the cringe comedies, but they've got these kids that are just going into middle school, and they're super sweet young kids, all like 12 years old, but they also curse a lot, and they're straddling that gap between I'm still young and innocent, and now I'm moving into stuff that's not so young and innocent. Really well played, really well done. I totally related to it from my own experience growing up. But as we're at the movies, there were some young kids several rows behind us who were just assholes through the whole thing. They were thinking they were all funny and saying stuff out loud at the screen to crack each other up. None of it was funny at all. And I was getting so frustrated, totally enjoying the movie, totally enjoying the popcorn. It was really good that night. My Coke Zero, it was a regular Coke Zero, about 3/4 or more filled up, and then a little Coke Zero with lime flavor splash on top. Oh my God, it was so good with the corn. So I'm with my wife. I enjoy spending time with her. I'm watching a good movie, I'm having good popcorn, and I'm having the perfect cocktail of Coke Zero and Coke Zero with lime. But then I got these loudmouth kids behind me that are not ruining the movie, but coming close by trying to be hilarious with the things that they say, cracking each other up, cracking nobody else up in the movie theater. And I kind of downshifted into old man whiting mode, and I was seriously sitting there thinking, okay, I'm going to have to go up and talk to these kids. I mean, this is getting out of hand. They need an adult to bring a little bit of decorum to what they're doing. They need to realize that there are lots of people trying to enjoy this movie, and they're affecting each and every person here. And I stopped myself. This is a technique that I've learned through meditation. I stopped myself in the moment of reacting to what was happening and just took a step back and thought, okay, where is this anger coming from? And is your righteous indignation really justified here? And I started thinking, okay, there have been times in my life, both as a young person, like the kids in this movie theater, and unfortunately way, way older, where I have been the guy thinking that I'm hilarious in whatever movie or Dixie Stampede it may be. And I'm ruining everybody else's enjoyment of what should be a shared experience where we all respect each other and act with social norms that you would expect. And it got me to thinking, when I was their age, I went to Worlds of Fun, which is a amusement park here in Kansas City, owned by the Hunt family for years. Now I think it's part of Cedar Creek. Regardless, I remember going there with my friend Brett when we were about 12 years old, and we got on this roller coaster called either the Zambezi or the Zambia Zinger. When I was a kid, I thought it was Zambezi, but I think maybe it was Zambia. I'm not sure. Paul, do you have any insight onto that? Yeah. Okay, no clue from Paul. Anyway, we got on this roller coaster and we thought, oh my God, it would be so funny if we just started spitting. And so, and the first of the roller coaster really lent itself to a spitting experience, because instead of like modern roller coasters where you go straight up a hill. This one, you went around in a circle and you would slowly make your way up. So we're spitting down into the middle of the circle. That's fun. You're going to see, where does it land? Where does it go? Can I hit that plant? Ooh, how about that little puddle of water? Maybe I can land in there. So we're having fun. We get up to the top, and then it goes down a hill, and we start just spitting up in the air. Yeah, is right. We're spitting the whole way through. I mean, we're just spitting and grinning all the way through our ride on the Zambia Zinger. And I'm sure we were throwing out some... Zambezi, sorry, yes, on the Zambezi Zinger.
No, I think it's Zambia.
Damn it. I don't even know what it is. Those of you that are Worlds of Fun aficionados will know the roller coaster I'm talking about. But, man, we're just spitting and grinning, having a gay old time. So we get off, and, we're high-fiving and maybe fist-bumping, although I don't think that was a thing back then. And just talking about how hilarious we were spitting and the things that we said. All of a sudden, I feel a grown man's hand on the collar of my shirt, and he has grabbed both Brett and I, turned us around, and he's almost in tears. Like, he is so angry, he's almost crying. And he gets in both of our faces and goes, "You spit all over my wife! You guys spit all over my wife! You have no respect!" And I'm just standing there, mouth agape. I don't know what to say. In hindsight, he had every right to punch us in the face. Yes, we were 12, and it would have been illegal, but it almost would have certainly been justified. Who could blame the guy? So, as I'm sitting there watching Good Boys, I'm remembering my hijinks on the Zambezi/Zambia Zinger, and I'm like, you know what, old man? Maybe you just sit here and let them have fun 4 rows up. You focus on your damn movie, you eat your popcorn, and you let it go. Because you've been an asshole plenty of times in your life. Anyway, that does it for this edition of I've Got Something to Say. Many thanks to all of you for tuning in, for listening, for all the great feedback I get on this program. My gosh, the emails, the cards, the letters, it is insane. Hey, big thanks to Paul and the good folks at KCTK Radio. This would not be possible without them. Please reach out. They've got plenty of great content that you can listen to. Check out all their quality programs, and I will talk to you next time.